Hey, welcome back everybody. Got another video here. Today we are going to be looking at the PSA grading game. What we can do to get our raw cards sent off to PSA and hopefully get them back right there with that gem mint tin right there. Exponentially explodes the value of your cards. And one of the things we're going to be looking to do on this channel is buying raw cards or pulling them from packs like I did with this Yohandy Morales pink refractor numbered to 199. Got that out of one of those Bowman mega boxes. Beautiful looking card. It's also where I got this bad boy right here. Autograph numbered to 150. Sent this off with a friend of mine, and that came back with a PSA 10. Love it. So how do we get from this to this with minimal risk? Because of course you send something off the PSA, you never know what you're going to get. Well, I've got the answer right here, my friends. I went out and explored on eBay, was looking for these. I saw them online one day, and these are from Original Grade Master. It's a card centering tool. The way that it works, let me just scoot this guy out of the way. So we're going to take this. This is our actual centering tool. You see it's got the lines and all that. This gives us the guide on what to expect here. We're looking at 50/50s, obviously. That's the goal. And then we've got a little directional sheet. It gives you some pointers and tips. So what I wanted to do today is to take my centering tool, show you how to use it. Okay, what you do here is you just line up. If you can see those black lines right there, what we're going to do is try to line that up as best as we can with the actual card itself. Take a look at that. There we go. And then you're going to look at these numbers, see if I can get this zoomed in here real good for you. A little focus action on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to read these numbers. Okay, I'll read them off to you in case you can't see them right here. We're looking at a solid 3 on the top and a nice solid 3 at the bottom. Okay, so then we're going to go over here. We're going to go top, bottom. We're going to find 3, 3. 3, 3 right there, showing 50/50 centering. Okay, so let's look at the sides. All right, we're keeping that right on there still. Make sure we still got those lined up on the 3s. Looking at this side. That side is a 4. That side is a 4. Obviously, just taking a quick glance at this chart here, you can see that when your numbers line up and they're the same, that's a 50/50 centering. So, we'll revisit this video later, but judging by using this tool, I stand a really good chance of getting this Yohandy Morales pink hobby refractor, pink refractor numbered to 199, graded a 10. Much like we did with his cousin over here, the autographed refractor number to 150. Now, if this kid turns out to be the stud that they're projecting in the national system, these cards going from raw to a PSA 10, we're talking about several $100 difference. You just look at some of the stars out there today and what they've got for their raw rookies versus their graded rookies, and that's a no-brainer. So let's just take these guys and set them off to the side for right now. And if you recall our video from yesterday, the eBay video, we received several packages, and one of those packages had 10 Nolan Ryans in there. And this is what we're looking at. I said I was going to get those sleeved up right away after that video. That's just what I did. I actually didn't have any top loaders here today. I had to go out and buy some. So let that just be a little bit of a reminder. And I picked up a couple extra packs of those things because you never have enough top loaders, it seems. And sometimes if you're getting things through eBay, on occasion you'll get some cards that are sent not in top loaders, which is a little upsetting from time to time, because obviously some damage can happen in there, and you never want that. So sellers, if you're listening, put your cards in top loaders. I sell on eBay occasionally, and we'll be selling a lot more and more often, and we'll all get into that together. But I always put my cards in top loaders, bubble wrap. I want those things to get there in the best possible condition that they can. Speaking of which, so we've got our 5 Nolan Ryans here. Okay, we're just going over that grading tool, so we're going to be looking for 50-50 centering, and you can see this one right off the bat. The centering is not there on that, so I'm going to set that off to the side. And when I bought this stack of Ryans, you can see the centering on that. We're going to be off on that one as well. I really saw 2 cards in each of these 5-card stacks that I was looking at, and my intention was to buy them and send them off to PSA. So we've got, this one looks pretty decent, but you can see he's a little thin on the side there. It leaves us with these 2 cards right here, and both of these cards I thought looked like they were in really good shape. So what we're gonna do, okay, let's start at the left here. We'll take this guy and we're gonna line him up. Pardon me. So we're lining this card up right here. See if we can get the best angle to see that at. Looks like we're just about there. All right. So we're going to look at that top line. That's a 3. We're going to go right down and look at that bottom line, and that is right on a 3. That's nice. We're going to go right to the side here. Now these older cards, they might have a little bit different dimensions. That looks to be a 4 on that left side, on this right side. I'm sorry, that's a 3 on that side and a 3. So it looks like we got one right there, and this guy looks like he's in perfect centering. I'll set him off to the side. And then this other one, this one I actually thought looked a little bit better, to be honest with you. I may have gotten them mixed up, so we've got him lined up. All right, we're going to look on the bottom. Solid 3 right across. Right on that top, that's a solid 3. These are a little tricky to read at first. After you get a few of them, though, it looks like we've got another 50-50 centering. So those are 2 1985 tops, Nolan Ryan. Look like they're good 50-50 centering. Okay, and we're going to set those off to the side. Let's take a look at the 84 tops. Okay, and really with these, let me just show you. Again, these were 5-card lots that I picked up on eBay. Fairly cheap on a per card price. Okay, but you can see right here with all these guys, all of them are just a little thin. Look right next to the photos there. A little bit thin. We know none of those are going to grade well, so what we're going to do is we're going to put those up on eBay on our channel here soon. We're just going to list those raw. Okay? And by selling those raw, just listing them for a particular auction price to start off with, we should make our money back on the 5 cards total from those 3 cards. And let's take a look at this here and see how we're doing on this centering with these 2 1984 tops. These would come in lovely. You can see the price right there on a recently sold PSA 10. So to get these, I'll tell you, I paid $15. So that's $3 a card that I paid for these. We've got a 3 on the top, and it looks pretty solid on the bottom as well. Now some of these older card designs are going to be very tricky as far as the centering. You've got the lettering on one side, you've got no lettering on this side, and of course the tops and bottoms. It's very tricky, but this one looks like it's relatively well centered here. And they also give you other numbers to go by. So let's look at the top. I'm getting a 3 reading on that top right there. Can you see that? 3 lines. On the bottom, 3 lines. On that bottom, it looks like we're right at 10. So let's go. I want to pull up the chart and see what happens here. What do we got? A 3-10 or a 10-3? It's not even on here. So you can see. You can see here. Got a 10-10 centering. Doesn't quite work. So the measurements on these cards are a little bit different. But you know what? I'm going to send these in. I'm not going to hope. And you really shouldn't hope for a PSA 10 on anything that you send in, because the chances of that are just unlikely. You know, I think when you get something packed fresh, maybe you have a better chance. But all in all, you want to go into, if you're sending something in the PSA, you want to go into the idea that those cards are going to come back with 9 grades. And so that way you're not disappointed. And hey, if they come back as 10s, all right, that's awesome. That's the end goal, and that's what we're hoping for. So, and speaking of 10s, we're about 10 minutes on this video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. You can see the Ryans. So this, we're going to, like I said, we're going to revisit this video and go back when we get these sent out to PSA, see what they come back with on the grades, see how this little grading tool, the centering tool works for us. And hopefully that's something that can be a benefit to everybody out there. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, I'll see you then.